Just feel your body resting down towards the floor. Feel your shoulders pulling back. Feel the weight of your head heavy on the mat. Feel your shoulder blades, your back, your arms, everything just resting gently on the mat. And make sure that you're lying evenly from left to right, from top to bottom. Just let your feet flop out to the side. And then gently just start to scan over your body. Check in with how everything feels. We're going to start at our toes. We bring all our awareness up through our feet. Ankles just soft, feet resting out to the side. Come up your calves, your thighs. And just make sure your hips are lying evenly left to right. You haven't got one leg 2 inches longer than the other. Just adjust that. Spine is tall. And you can feel a natural curve in your spine, but you're not forcing anything. Eyes are closed, face is relaxed, even your jaw, you can have your mouth slightly parted. And then start to just clear your mind as well. So all those things running around in there, gently sweep them to the side. That thing's taken a minute now. And then just gently start to focus on your breath. So first of all, just notice your natural breath. So you breathe in through both of your nostrils, and then you gently breathe out through both of your nostrils. And it's a natural wave-like movement. You don't stop and start. You can just feel the breath gently coming in, and you're drawing in energy with your breath. And then as you exhale, you feel any tension, any tiredness, any stress just coming out of your body with your breath. We're going to start to lengthen our breath. So I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you do that, expand your belly, blow it out like a balloon, and then draw that breath all the way up into the chest. You feel a rise on the collarbones, and then you exhale through the nose, and everything comes out again. It's very important here you breathe at the length of your breath, but we are lengthening it as we draw the breath in, expanding the belly, coming all the way up into the chest. You feel your chest rise slightly, and then you exhale out through the nose. Everything relaxes down. There's no tension in your neck, your shoulders. You're just following through with your breath. And as you breathe in, I want you to gently count to yourself. So you count up 1, 2, whatever number you get to. And then as you exhale, you gently count backwards. And just try and make your inhale and your exhale the same length. Good, nice, long, slow breaths in. You're drawing that energy all the way up into the body, and then as you exhale, you're feeling the release as you soften down into the support beneath you. A couple more breaths like this, just calming the mind, calming the body, focusing on the breath. On your next exhale, you're going to gently open your eyes. You're going to bend both of your knees, have your feet flat on the floor, and just have your heels in line with your hips. And then you're going to gently bring your left knee in towards you, and you're going to hold onto your left knee. And as you do that, you link your hands over your knee, and then just let the weight of your arms allow that knee to tuck in tightly towards the chest. You feel your lower back press down into the mat. And then with your breath, you're going to inhale and just bring that knee in a couple of inches. And then as you exhale, you just release it, just a couple of inches. Feel that movement in your hip and your lower back. And again, nice deep breath in, draw that breath in. And exhale, soften, chest goes down, belly goes down. And again, one more time, draw that breath all the way in. And then exhale, hold it in the centre. We're going to straighten our leg up towards the ceiling. And as we do that, we gently lengthen all the way through. Just place a hand on each side of your thigh. And then I want you to bring your toes down towards you and push up with your heel. You'll feel a stretch in your calf. You'll feel it down the back of your thigh. And it's not about how deep you bring the leg in. It's just finding the edge of that stretch and holding it here. I want you to gently just rotate round through your ankle. Draw circles with your big toes. Just feel that stretch in the front of the foot and the front of the shin. And then take those circles back round in the other direction. Lovely. You're going to point your toes up towards the ceiling. And then bring your toes down to you and hold it here. Now feel that tension in the back of your thigh. Take a deep breath in. Direct all of your breath, all of your awareness towards that back of the thigh. And then as you exhale, gently soften. And again, one more long breath in here. And then this time as you exhale, I want you to bring your ankle down to your opposite knee. Just place it on your opposite thigh and then gently open your left knee out to the side. Just opening out in the hips, you get a little figure of four position. Now you can place your hand on your inner thigh, gently pushing that knee out to the side, keeping your back down and your hips down, and you can hold it here. If you want a slightly more intense stretch, and it is not compulsory, you can gently bring your opposite leg off the floor, drawing it in towards you, and feeling that stretch more around your outer thigh, your bum cheek. You can support your opposite thigh, but make sure you're not putting any strain on your neck or your shoulders, and you can always keep that foot down if that's enough, just keeping it there. Good. Take a nice long breath in here, expanding the belly, drawing that breath all the way up into the chest, and then exhale and relax. Good. I'm going to inhale, take that leg all the way up towards the ceiling, and then gently just pop it back down on the floor. Same on the other side. Draw your opposite leg in towards you, just clasp your hands over the knee, and then let the weight of your hands just bring that knee in towards the chest. Feel that back lowering down into the mat, feel your hips settle, and then working with your breath. You're going to inhale, draw that knee in towards the chest. It's just an inch or two, it's not far. And then as you exhale, gently push it away. Feel that gentle movement around the pelvis, around the hip. We inhale, gently draw that knee in towards the chest. And then exhale and gently take it away. Good, we're going to do that one more time. Just slowly working with the hip here. And exhale and away. Slide your hands down to each side of your thigh. Lengthen that leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Push your heel up towards the ceiling, your toes to you, and just hold it at the edge of your stretch here. Try not to bend the knee. It's better to have the legs straight and further away. And then we're going to gently rotate round through that foot, drawing circles with our big toe. Just getting some movement, some nice little circulation in our feet. And then taking that back round in the other direction. Lovely. You're going to point your toes all the way up towards the ceiling. And then exhale and bring your toes down to you. And again, point your toes, feel the stretch going down the front of the leg. And then exhale, feel it going down the back. One more time, deep breath in, stretch all the way up. And then exhale, heel up, hold the leg here. We do one more long, slow breath in here, feeling that back pressing down. And then as you exhale, gently bring that ankle down, just place it on your opposite knee. Open that out to the side, get your little figure of four position, keeping your hips and your spine and your shoulders nice and straight. You can gently apply a little bit of pressure to that inner thigh if you want to open it out. Again, if you want a slightly deeper stretch, you can lift your opposite leg up, drawing that in towards you, making sure you're not twisting in the ankle. You can hold on to your opposite thigh for some support, just feeling that stretch around your outer bum cheek, your outer thigh, wherever it feels comfortable for you. And remember, we're just using our breath here, directing our awareness towards that area of tightness. And as you exhale, you're allowing it to soften. We're not forcing it. We take another deep breath in here. And then exhale. Lovely, let's inhale, kick that leg all the way up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, pop that back down on the floor. Now you're going to take your feet wide, so your heels go wider than your hips and your toes point out slightly, and then let both of your knees just fall in towards each other. Notice how your hips feel, notice how your back feels, and then your arms are going to go out T-shaped on the floor next to you, and you're going to gently rotate from side to side. So I'm going to take both of my knees over towards the right, rolling through the foot, and then I take both of my knees over towards the left as I exhale. So work with your breath. You inhale in one direction, nice and slow, engaging the core a little bit, keeping that back down, not lifting in the hips. And then as you exhale, gently over to the other side. Again, working at the length of your breath. Just rocking through that foot as we work through the hips, just warming up around the pelvis, each side. Lovely. We take one more time each side. Big breath in, followed by a big breath out. Lovely. Walk both of those feet towards the centre again. This time you're going to hug both of your knees in towards your chest, feet come off the floor, place a hand just below each knee. And if you want here, you can lift your shoulders up, gently bringing your forehead towards your knees, just stretching out through that spine. Long, slow breath. And then as you exhale, gently lower the shoulders down to the floor. Place one foot on the floor, followed by the other. And then we're going to roll over onto our side and come up onto our knees. So we're going to come into our tabletop position. You're going to be on all fours with your knees under your hips, your wrists under your shoulders. This might be a bit presumptuous, but I'm going to risk it. That's it, nice. Now spread those fingertips and really dig in with those fingertips as well here. So we want to spread our weight between the tops of our feet at the back, our hands at the front, arms are nice and straight. Just take that, perfect. Now, I want you to draw your belly button in a little bit, start with a nice flat back, and keep your gaze down at the space between your thumbs. Pressing into the tops of our feet, we come into our cat-cow. So as we inhale, we allow our belly to drop down, and we gently lift up our hips as we look forwards. Little arch in the back. And then as we exhale, we're going to round all the way through, chin to the chest, pushing the floor away, rounding through the back. And again, nice long slow breath in here, so we're not going forwards or back, just working to how it feels with you. Rounding all the way through, pulling the shoulders up, chin to the chest. Lovely. Inhale, come forwards, lengthening all the way through. Good, not collapsing in the neck or the shoulders, and working with your breath, drawing that belly button up. We're going to do it one more time each way. Good, try and keep the arms nice and straight, grip with those fingers, and then we come back to our neutral spine. Lovely. Now take your knees a little bit wider than your hips and keep your big toes touching. We're going to slowly ease ourselves back into a child's pose. So just start to push your bottom back towards your heels and find where it feels right for you. Now, you can come down onto your forearms. You can hold it here if that's enough. If you want to bring your head down to the mat, you can, but make sure your lower back feels comfortable. What we want to do here is release. So we take a deep breath in, expanding our belly down between our thighs. And then as we exhale, we pull those shoulders back and down away from our ears. We push our bottom towards our heels and we feel that lengthening in the spine. Now, if you want, you can even stack your hands underneath your head for a little bit more support. Relaxing the neck, relaxing the shoulders. Again, with your own pace, you're doing long, slow breaths in, expanding all the way through that spine, bringing that energy all the way up behind the shoulder blades. And as you exhale, you're gently softening the shoulders back, relaxing into it. Good, one more breath in here. And exhale. Lovely, let's gently press into the mat, lifting the head up. And you just stretch your arms out in front. Take a deep breath in and look forwards. And as you exhale, walk your hands over towards the left. Plant your hands down. You can bring your forearms down and you just gently lower to again where is comfortable for you. You'll be feeling a stretch down the right side of the body and keep your bottom going back towards your hips. Your head can come to wherever is comfortable. Feel that stretch going down the side of the body. Lovely, let's press into those hands, lift up, walk back towards the centre, just crossing the hands over, and then gently over towards the other side. Lowering your forearms down for support, or you can reach your arms fully away, wherever it feels right for you. And as we're breathing, we're opening up in the spine, opening up in the belly, and drawing that breath all the way up into the chest. As we exhale, we're allowing ourselves to soften. Good, you're going to press into those hands, gently lifting up, coming back to the centre, and then we're going to come back onto all fours, drawing ourselves forward. Our knees come back under our hips, and we come into our tabletop position. So let's draw that belly up, have a nice strong flat back to begin with. We're going to take our right arm straight out in front, and as we do that, we press into everything else touching the mat. We exhale and we bring that down. Good, keep your gaze down. We take our left arm all the way out, stretch out. Good, exhale and down. And again, right arm comes all the way out, draw in that belly, engage that core, exhale and down. And again, opposite side, we lengthen out, we exhale and down. Now keep both hands there, the arms are straight. This time we're going to do the legs. So we take our right leg straight out behind, press down into the top of the left foot. You just come to hip height, toes down towards the floor, hold it here. Pressing into everything touching the mat, we take a deep breath in, and then we exhale and bring that knee back under the hip. Same on the other side, we lengthen all the way out, keep your gaze down, heel goes straight out, toes to the floor. You're pressing into everything touching the mat, drawing up in the belly. On your next exhale, gently bring that down. Again on the right, we're going to lengthen out with our breath, stretch, exhale and gently lower. Same on the other side, left leg, we lengthen out with our breath. Good, exhale and gently lower. Now from here, hold it here. You're going to push back into a child's pose again, this time with our knees together. Gradually easing your bottom back towards your heels, using your hands for support, using your forearm support. And again, you can stack your hands and bring your forehead to your hands, but pull those shoulder blades back and down away from your ears. Good, nice deep breath here, really expanding in that lower back, drawing that breath all the way up the spine. And exhaling everything out again. And again, nice long deep breath in here. And exhale. Lovely, let's press into those hands. We're going to draw our weight up, we're going to tuck our toes this time. And as we tuck our toes, we gently start to move our bottom back towards our heels, but this time you get a bit of pressure in the arch of your feet, so just walk your hands back in front of your knees. Now, your bottom is resting towards your heels now, and you'll feel a stretch in the arch of your foot. Now, you might feel it enough here, I know I do. You might want to gently bring yourself up higher. I find that quite uncomfortable, so I'm going to keep my hands down on the floor. Take a deep breath in here, lengthening through the spine. And exhale. You're just showing off, aren't you? Because I can't do it. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Lovely. Gently bring your hands back down to the mat. Top of the feet go on the mat. We're going to draw our left leg forwards. So I'm going to gently lift up my left leg, plant my foot at the front of the mat, and just come into a little lunge. Now, I'm going to bend my front knee, and as I do that, it comes over my ankle at the front. So, wherever is comfortable for you, keep your hands down for some support. And then very gently, I want you to press down into the top of your right foot. Good, your front knee is bent, and we're going to gently lift ourselves up here. So I bring one hand onto my knee, followed by the other, and then I lengthen up through the spine. Now, as I do this, I'm tucking my bottom underneath and I'm starting to feel a stretch down the front side of my right leg. Good. Nice long breath in here and exhale. Now, you can keep your hands on your leg for support, or if you're feeling brave, you can lift them all the way up and exhale. Now, if you're feeling a little bit wobbly, remember you press everything down, you squeeze everything in. Take a nice deep breath in here and exhale. Lovely. Inhale, bring your palms together. Exhale down in front of the heart space. Hold them here, really actively pressing into those palms. We're engaging our core to stay nice and tall. We're going to inhale, take the arms all the way up. And then as we exhale, fold forwards. So bring both hands down either side of your front foot. I want you to tuck your toes on the right. Keep your foot at the front, but we're going to start to straighten it. So I'm going to start to push my bottom back, and as I do that, I walk my hands backwards, straightening my left leg. I can then gently lift my toes up, and you will start to feel a stretch down the back of the leg. So just hold it where it's comfortable for you, keeping your leg nice and straight. You'll feel quite an intense stretch here, so you don't need to overdo it. If it's very intense, don't lift your toes up as much. Good, nice deep breath in and exhale. Lovely, let's inhale, come forwards, plant both of your hands down, top of the foot on the mat. I'm going to bring this leg back, come onto my tabletop position again, drawing it back through Good. Same on the other side. I'm going to lift my right leg forwards, planting it at the front of the mat. Take a little moment to find where it feels right, and then as you bend your right knee, it goes over your ankle, planting down into those hands, pressing into the top of your left foot. Good. Holding it here. I'm going to bring one hand up to my knee, followed by the other, and then lengthen all the way up through the spine. Tucking that bottom underneath, tailbone going down to the floor, feeling that stretch down the front of your left leg. We're pressing everything down, we're drawing everything in. Nice. Again, for the brave among you, we lift up our arms, stretch up. Exhale, relax the shoulders down. So everything is engaged here. I'm pressing everything down, I'm drawing everything in. You can always bring your hands down to your front knee. We lengthen all the way up, palms come together. Exhale down in front of the heart space. Good. Inhale, stretch up, push all the way up. Exhale and fold forwards. Wonderful. Bring both of your hands down, tuck your toes on the left. You're going to start to straighten your right leg. So walk your hands back, taking your bottom out behind. Bottom stays high, you gently straighten your other leg, lifting your toes to wherever's comfortable. Keeping your chest lifted, drawing up in that navel. Nice deep breath here, and exhale. Lovely. Let's inhale, roll forwards, gently plant your hands. We're going to draw that right knee back, come back onto all fours. Good. And then just gently here, have a little rock backwards and forwards. Just ease out in those hips, ease out in the back, ease out in the shoulders. Lovely. Come back to your tabletop position. Now we're going to get ready for our first downward dog. So I want you to take your hands, another handstand further forwards. So now our wrists are in front of our shoulders. We're going to tuck our toes at the back. Be careful if you've got socks on that aren't grippy. So we're going to draw in our belly, and as we do that, we lift our knees, and then we gently take our tailbone high and allow our head to drop down between our elbows. As you do that, wonderful. You're opening all the way out in the spine, drawing those hands together, keeping it nice and straight. Now you're going to bend your right knee, keeping your left leg straight. Good. And then from here you're going to swap. So you're going to bend one knee and straighten the other. And again, keep that head between the elbows. If at any point you want to come down to the mat, you can come into child's pose. Gently straighten one leg and bend the other. And again, one more time. Good. Lift both of your heels. Gently lower them both down and really focus on pushing that tailbone up towards the ceiling. We take one more breath in here, and then we exhale. Our knees come down, top of the feet come down, push back in a little child's pose. Now active child's pose this time, both arms out in front. Dig in with those fingers and lengthen through the spine. Lift your palms up off the mat and really pull away with those arms, lengthening all the way through each side of the body. Lovely. Let's plant those hands down. We're going to come forwards again. Tucking our toes, we're going to come back up into a downward dog. So you're going to lift your knees, you're going to take the tailbone high. And as you do that, you gently lower both heels down. If you do get any issues in your lower back, or if at any point you're feeling dizzy while you do this, as our head is below our heart, you can gently come down onto your knees. Take a deep breath in here, and exhale. Good. We're going to walk our feet up to the front of the mat and just come into a little dangle. So from here, as we walk our feet up towards our hands, bend your knees a little bit, allow the crown of your head to come down towards the floor, let your arms relax down, let your head relax down. Press down into all of your toes, the whole of your feet. We're going to bend our knees, scoop our arms all the way up, come up to standing using those wonderful muscles in our legs. Palms come together, exhale down in front of the heart space. Good. Now just take a moment to check in with your strong standing pose. You can feel each individual little toe pressing down into the mat, the balls of your feet, the edges of your feet, your heels. Take a deep breath in, keep your gaze forwards, lift your arms up, stretch up, keep that tailbone tucked under, keep the arms up, relax your shoulders down. And again, deep breath in, stretch up. This time bring the palms down in front of the heart space. Good, softness in the knees.
Inhale, this time follow your hands, look all the way up, open out in the heart space, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it down again. Wonderful, nice strong hands here, pressing into your hands. We're going to step back for a high lunge, taking your left leg back. We drop our toes down and then our heels, and both of our feet are facing forwards. So have a little look down, you might want to adjust your back heel, and then you're going to bend your right knee. Now tuck that bottom underneath, really push back into that right leg, hands are nice and strong. Good, and again, inhale, look up, stretch up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, keep your gaze forwards, take your arms up. And then exhale, take them straight out in front. Both arms go straight out. Good, now feel the strength in both of your feet. We're going to add a twist to the right. So I slide my right hand all the way along my arm, past my chest and then out behind me. I turn both palms down to face the floor. Now, remember, you're squeezing your thighs together, you're pressing everything down, and you're lengthening through the spine. I take one more breath in here, and exhale. Good, right arm comes up and over, come back to face the front, both palms come together. Good, take a deep breath in, stretch up, palms come together, down in front of the heart space. Lovely, inhale, stretch all the way up. Arms go straight out in front. We're going to turn the other way. So this time we take our left arm all the way along our right arm, out past our chest, turning the other way. Both palms face down. The arms are even, front and back. Feel the strength in the legs, drawing everything together, pressing everything down. Let's take our left arm up and over, bring it to the front. Good, palms come together, and then just bend the arms. Nice, take a deep breath in here, and exhale. Good, we're going to lift our arms all the way up, and then you're going to take them out to the side, reaching out with both of your arms. Holding hands with anyone? You're going to lift up your back heel. As you lift up your back heel, you're going to turn it across the mat, and we're going to turn and face the left side of the room, coming into our warrior two. So, line your front heel up with the arch of your back foot. Bend your front knee towards me. So, no, it's fine. So I'm going to stand here and do it. I'm in reverse, aren't I? So, just like this, and you're going to look towards your front fingertips. So, your bottom is tucked underneath, your arms are nice and strong. You can feel it in every part of your body. You can feel it in your front thigh. You're pressing into the outer edge of your back leg. Good, take a nice deep breath in here, and exhale. Now we're going to straighten our front leg. Lift the arms up, look up, press up, and then exhale back down into your warrior two. Palms come down, watch that front knee with the front ankle. And again, inhale, lift up, stretch up. Exhale, palms go down. Good, you're going to do that another couple of times while I shut the door. Lift up, straighten the front leg. Exhale down. And again, deep breath in, stretch up. Exhale down and hold it. Wonderful. Now from here, I want you to lift your front heel. If it's too much, you can keep it down on the floor. As I lift my front heel, I can feel it in the calf. My knee stays over my ankle. I bring my left hand down to my back thigh. My right palm turns over. I'm going to reverse my warrior. Looking at my fingertips, I follow them all the way up towards the ceiling. Looking up past my elbow, remember you can do this with your front heel down. Opening out in the heart space, pressing into both of your legs, sliding your left hand down your back leg. Good, take a nice long breath in here, and exhale. Wonderful, let's inhale back into our warrior two. Both arms go out, nice and strong, and hold it here. Good, drop that front heel down, squeeze the bottom underneath. Perfect. Warrior one, let's bring that left arm all the way around. Turn your shoulders and your hips to face the front of the mat. Both arms come up. Remember, you've always got the option to just have your hands on your waist. Reach up with the arms, palms come together. Exhale down in front of the heart space. We're going to step up to the front of the mat. Both feet come together. deep breath in, look up and stretch up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Same on the other side. We step back for a high lunge. You take your right leg back, the toes go down, the heels go down, both of your feet facing forwards, and then you're going to bend that left knee. Tuck the bottom underneath. We want our shoulders over our hips. Find your nice lunge here. Good. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. You can look up if you want. You might go a bit more wobbly. Exhale and bring that down. Good. And again, nice deep breath in, look up. This time we're going to take the arms straight out in front. Reach them all the way out. Good. Now we're going to twist to the left this time. So we take our left arm, sliding it all the way along. We turn towards the left, our arm goes out behind, both palms face down. Front knee stays bent and you're pulling back with that left shoulder. Feel the strength here. Good. Nice deep breath. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's bring that arm up and over, back to the front. Good. Both arms come up, stretch up. Palms down in front of the heart space. Inhale, stretch up, press down with the feet. Take both arms straight out in front. Lovely. Twist to the other side. So slide your right arm over. This time we're going out towards the other side, keeping the front knee bent, both palms go down. Remember, you can always drop your arms to your waist. Take a long, slow breath in here. And exhale. Lovely. Right arm comes up and over. Come back to face the front. Both palms come together. You're going to lift all the way up, stretch up. Palms come down in front of the heart space. Wonderful. Lift all the way up. Take your arms wide. Stretch out at shoulder height. Perfect. We're going to lift up our back heel and then open out to the side. So twist towards the right, planting your back heel in towards the centre of the mat. Take a moment to just check in with your feet. You want your front heel towards the arch of your foot. Your front knee is bent over the ankle, squeezing that bottom underneath, lengthening through the spine, looking towards your left fingertips. Take a nice long breath in here and exhale. We're going to straighten and lift. So the left leg straightens, we lift up, stretch up, exhale and down. Good, back into your warrior two. And again, inhale, straight arms up, straighten the front leg, both legs stay in the same position, exhale and down. And again, one more time, lift all the way up, stretch up, exhale and down. Good, hold it here. Now, if you want it a little bit harder, you can lift up your front heel. Again, it's not compulsory. We take a nice deep breath in here. And as we exhale, we bring our right hand down to our back leg. We turn our left arm over. We're going to follow those fingertips up as we reverse our warrior. Looking up towards our fingertips, looking up past our elbow. Pressing into that outer edge of the back leg. Good, nice deep breath in here. And exhale. Wonderful. Let's inhale, come forwards back into your warrior two. You can drop that front heel if it's lifted and hold it here. Lengthening away with those fingertips, pressing into both of your feet before we come into our warrior one. Drawing the right arm round, we turn our hips, we turn our shoulders, we lift all the way up. Good. Take a nice deep breath in, the palms come together. Exhale down in front of the heart space. Big step up to the front. Good, wonderful. Take a deep breath in, stretch up. Everyone's arms on dead? Yep. Exhale, bring them down in front of the heart space. Okay, I'm going to give your arms a rest. I forget sometimes, so that's the hardest thing sometimes, isn't it? So, let's press down into those feet. Press into each individual little toe. We're going to come into our chair pose. I'm going to turn and face the same way as you, not that we can see anything in the misted up mirrors. Now, draw in that belly. Keep that bottom squeezed and really tilt that pelvis underneath. Hands on the waist. We take a nice long breath in here, and then we're going to start to stick our bottom out behind. So, as I stick my bottom out behind, my chest remains lifted, and then I'm going to squeeze that pelvis underneath. And then I bend my knees coming into my chair. Now, I really don't want to put any pressure on my lower back, so I'm dropping that tailbone down and I get a lovely diagonal in my spine. Good. Arms. Inhale, come up. The arms are optional. Exhale and down. Hold the chair. And again, inhale, come up, stretch up. Exhale and down. This time we're going to straighten. Inhale, come up. Exhale, relax the hands down. Good, just the arms. Inhale, come up. Sit back in your chair. Bottom goes out behind. Tilt underneath. Really squeeze that bottom and hold it here. You have the option to bring your hands to your waist. Keep the neck and shoulders nice and relaxed. Good, long slow breath in here, tucking that bottom. Perfect. Scooch. Inhale, up. Arms are optional. Exhale and down. And again, inhale, come up. Exhale and down. This time we straighten, come all the way up. Palms come together, down in front of the heart space. Good. So from here, we're going to come into a little forward fold. So we take a deep breath in, we push the arms up, take them wide. You're going to reach forwards with the arms, pressing all the way down into the feet, letting yourself hang down towards the floor, crown of the head comes down towards the floor. Take a nice deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands. You're going to step both legs back and come down onto your knees. Good. Take a deep breath in here. Just push back into a child's pose, easing off that lower back, easing out the arms, bringing your head to wherever is comfortable for you. Taking a nice long breath in here and exhale. Good. We're going to slide ourselves forwards and come down onto our bellies. So both of our legs lengthened out behind, top of the feet on the mat. You're going to bring your hands just underneath your chin, but then you're going to pull your shoulders back. So I don't want your elbows miles in front of your shoulders. Just let your head rest here. Have a little wiggle in the hips, get yourself nice and comfy. Now, draw your heels in towards the centre so they're in line with your hips. You're going to press down into the tops of your feet and you can feel your legs start to activate. You're going to press your thighs down into the mat and then you push your pelvis down into the mat while squeezing your bum cheeks. You then tighten your belly so the whole lower part of your body is engaged. We're going to lift up each individual leg one at a time, but we lift it from the hip and it's not about height, it's about pulling the toes away. So as I lift my right leg up, I lift from the hip, keeping the leg as straight as possible, pointing away with my toes, exhaling down, not too high, keep the leg nice and straight. And then from here, other side, lift all the way up, that's it, just a couple of inches, point away with the toes, engage the tummy, engage the bum, exhale and down. And again, not too high, lifting all the way up, any twinging in your lower back, lower the leg down, exhale and down. One more time, lift that all the way up. Good, exhale and down. Let your heels flop out to the side, let your legs relax, let your hips relax. You can have a little wobble if you want. Okay, we all good? Very quiet tonight.
Because Katie's not here.
Yeah, no. To be fair, you're not quiet tonight, it's quiet tonight. Yeah. Tell her I said that. Well. Okay, so keeping your neck and shoulders nice and relaxed. Keeping your knees in line. I want you to bring your right heel in towards your bottom. Okay, so it's just loosely there at the moment. Now flex your foot. So point your toes away. Now squeeze your bottom, press your knees down into the mat and push your pelvis down into the mat. Engage your core and then pull that heel in towards the bottom while keeping your knee down. Now, can you all feel a stretch going down the front of your leg? Okay, that's good. Press into the top of the left foot. Breathe. Nice long breaths. You can feel your belly pressing into the floor. And exhale. Good. Pushing that pelvis down, squeezing the bum. We hold for one more breath. And then we exhale and gently lower. Good. Same on the other side. Knees stay in line, knees stays down. I'm going to bring my left heel in towards my bottom. And then I'm going to activate that leg by flexing my foot, pressing my knees down, squeezing my bottom, tilting my pelvis down into the mat, tightening my belly. I take a nice deep breath in here, pulling that heel in towards the bottom while pushing the pelvis forward, feeling that stretch down the front of the leg. Good. One more breath here. And then exhale and gently lower. Lovely. Bring your hands back in line with your chest. You're going to tuck your toes. You're going to gently, without arching your back, push yourself up onto your knees and back into a child's pose. Just allow your body to settle here, easing out in that lower spine. You can have a little wobble side to side. You can take a deep breath in, feeling that stretch all the way up the spine, easing off in your lower back, and exhale. Lovely. Let's press into those hands and come forward. You're going to come down onto your back. So lying on your back, you're going to have your feet flat on the floor, shoulders, hips, ankles all in line. Good. Now, we're going to come into a reverse tabletop. So we're going to bring our knees up over our hips and our calves are parallel to the floor. You're then going to tighten your belly and you feel your back, your legs, everything in a nice firm position here. Your shoulders are in line with your hips. Now in any of the movements we do next, make sure that your lower back doesn't lift up off the floor. You're tightening your core, your belly to hold you nice and strong. I want you to take both of your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Well, it's cold down here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Take both arms straight up towards the ceiling. Now, I want you to take your right arm over your head and down towards the floor, and then bring it back again. Take your left arm over the head down towards the floor, and then bring it back again. Hold your arms here, straighten your right leg at an angle. So push it out, push away with the heel, and then bend the knee and bring it back. Take your left leg out, just at an angle, keeping that belly tightened, don't lift up the back, bend the knee and bring it back. Right arm over the head, stretch out, bring it back. Good, left arm over the head, stretch out, bring it back. Right leg straighten, like 45 degrees, push away with the heel, bend it and bring it back. Opposite side, take the leg out, and then bring it back. Hug both knees in towards the chest, give it a little rock side to side. Good, just ease off in that lower back. Now, we're going to do arms and legs at the same time. We're going to do opposite arm to leg. If you try and do both at the same time, I think you'll probably fall over. So, knees over hips, calves parallel to the floor, both arms straight up towards the ceiling. I'm going to take my right arm over the head as I stretch my left leg out. I then bring them both back towards the centre. And again, other side. Right arm goes out, left arm over. Bring it back to the centre. Engage the core, engage the glutes. Gently lengthening out with your breath, opposite side. Bring it back. Other side. Good. We're going to do one more time each side as we lengthen. Bring that back, keep that core engaged, last time, and bring that back. Lovely. Hug your knees into your chest, give it a little rock from side to side. Good. You're going to keep hold of your left knee and you're going to lengthen your right leg out on the floor, placing your heel down. Hug your left knee in towards the body while pressing down into your right heel and lengthening all the way through the front of the leg. Good. Take a deep breath in here, hugging that knee in, and exhale. You're going to take your right hand onto the outer side of your left leg. You're going to take your left arm out to the side. You're going to gently bring this across the body. Now, you might want to keep both of your hips down. You might want to lift one up and add a little twist in the spine. But as you apply that little bit of pressure to your outer thigh, you'll feel a stretch around your bum cheek, around your outer thigh. Both of your shoulders stay down on the mat, whether your hips are lifted or not. And just feel the twist here, breathing all the way through the twist. Good, holding it nice and still, relaxing the foot, relaxing the ankle. Make sure you're not pressing on the knee or pressing on the outer side of the leg. Good, one more breath in here, and then exhale and bring that back to the centre.
You're going to bring your opposite knee in towards you and then lengthen your other leg out. Heel goes down, you hug the knee in, and you lengthen all the way down the front of the opposite leg. Good. Feel that knee coming in towards the chest, stretching out your lower back. And exhale. Lovely. We're going to bring our opposite arm to the outer side of our thigh. Same arm as leg goes out to the side, T-shaped. You gently start to bring this thigh across the body. Now remember, you can keep both of your hips down, or you can lift one up, bringing it further over the body, wherever it feels right for you. Make sure you're not getting any twinging in your lower spine. As you breathe all the way through this twist, keeping the shoulders anchored down on the mat. Good. Take a nice long breath in here. And exhale. And again, nice deep breath in. And exhale. Lovely. Let's bring that back to the centre. Both knees come in. Hug both knees in towards the chest. Now you can keep your shoulders down, or if you want, you can roll your forehead up towards your knees, hugging the knees in towards the chest, stretching out in the spine. Good. You take a breath here, and then if your shoulders are lifted, you're going to gently lower them down. You're going to take both legs straight up towards the ceiling, pushing the heels up towards the ceiling, lengthening all the way through the backs of the legs, just a hand on each side to hold it. Good. One more breath in here. And then you're going to gently bend one knee and then the other as they come down towards the floor. Okay, so grab jumpers, layers, socks. We're going to do a shorter Shavasana today because I forgot to get the heaters. Are we good? It's not too cold, is it?
There's a nice one.
Okay, so we're going to find our Shavasana. Now, your Shavasana might be with both of your legs spread out and you lying flat on the floor in your corpse pose. It might be more comfortable for you to have your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. So find wherever it feels right for you. And then I want you to close your eyes. Feel yourself start to settle down into the mat. If you've got your feet flat on the floor with your knees bent, just rest your knees together, just so you're not having to hold on to anything here, and you can fully release into the position. And then with your eyes closed, I want you to just notice your breath again. So now we're going to come into our natural breath. So you're not going to control your breath, you're going to allow your body to just breathe for you. And as you come back into your natural breath, just follow the gentle wave-like motion of your inhale coming in through both of your nostrils. And then your exhale as you breathe out through both of your nostrils. And start to quieten your mind. Any thoughts are starting to pop in again, just gently sweep them to the side. And then start to check in with your body. So we're going to scan over our body, drawing all of our awareness just up to the crown of our head. From here we bring our awareness down our forehead, our eyes are gently closed, our cheeks are soft, our lips can be slightly parted. Your arms are resting on the floor next to you, there's no tension in your neck or your shoulders. And you can fully just release and give in to the support beneath you. There is no right or wrong way to do this. There is nothing you need to do in this moment. We're shifting from doing into just being. And as we allow ourselves to be fully supported by the ground beneath us, you can feel your body let go. Let go into the stillness. And just follow the natural wave of your breath, bringing your awareness to your body as a whole. Feel your whole body breathing.
go through a short visualization process. I want you to bring all of your awareness just to the point between your eyebrows, just to your eyebrow centre. You're not going to move your awareness from this point until I tell you to. And I'm going to go through different objects, naming them, and as I name them, I want you to just see if you visualise it. If you don't worry, just keep following my voice. Sometimes I might go slowly, sometimes I might go a little bit faster, and I might come back to an image more than once. Some of the images might be known to you, but don't think too much, don't overanalyse, just see what your mind presents, with your awareness at the point between your eyebrows. Darkness, pink rose, waves on the ocean, blue sky in the evening, dark night, tiny shining stars studded in the heavens, high mountain range with snow-capped peaks, a ship sailing on the high seas, a white sandy beach, a forest with tall dense trees, a dove, a galloping horse, a small hut in the woods, a burning fire in the bush, a stormy night, full moon, a mountain stream, a lonely rock in the mountains, a big garden of blooming flowers, a rising sun, a large lake with lotus flowers, a sailing boat, people swimming, a wooden hut in the mountains, a desolate valley, a high mountain with snow-capped peaks, a quiet evening, a beautiful sunset, chirping birds, a tiger in a forest, the sound of a bell ringing, waves on the ocean, a ship at sail, a full moon, a moonlit valley, a mountain stream, a refreshing cold bath, a rising sun, clouds gathering in the sky, drizzling rain, fog all around. Pink rose, a sunflower, an apple, a lettuce leaf, a hot water spring, a tall pine tree, a cluster of grapes, a hut in the valley, snow-capped peaks, a mountain stream, a ship at sail on the sea. Now just bring all of your awareness back to your body as a whole. Feel the whole of your body lying on the floor. Visualise in your mind the whole of your body lying on the floor. Visualise your surroundings. And notice how your body feels. Just be witness to it. Notice how your breath feels. No need to change anything. And notice how your mind feels. You're going to start to make some small movements in your body, just whatever feels right for you. Maybe moving your fingers or your toes. And you can start to make some slightly bigger movements in your body. Think to what your body needs. Does it want a big stretch? Does it want to curl into a ball? And whenever you feel ready, you're going to gently roll over onto your right side and just take a couple of breaths there. Feeling the energy moving back around your body as you move. And you're going to keep your eyes closed and in your own time, and there's no rush. You're going to slowly push yourself up into a seated position, sitting however you're comfortable. Your spine tall, crown of the head towards the ceiling. Eyes remain closed and just feel the energy lifting up in your body as you lengthen through the spine. I want you to take a deep breath in, expanding the belly, drawing that breath all the way up into the chest. And as you exhale, softly open your eyes, bringing your focus back into the room. Bring your hands to the side of your body as you take a deep breath in, lift up. Exhale, bring your left hand down, your right hand over and stretch. Good, inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, over to the other side. Lovely, inhale, come up, stretch. Exhale, relax everything down. And you're done, my lovelies. I hope you weren't too cold.
It's a bit cold now.
Yeah. You should have got the heaters again.
Yeah.
Sorry.